So I finally got this thing running. It actually works really damn good. I can't wait to really pulse these injectors. But it looks like I have a small fuel leak around this area somewhere. I'm not gonna fuck with it too much tonight because I did put gasoline in here, and so I do not want to mess with anything welding related or whatever I got to do to fix it. But basically, this rail where there was a banjo, I just take some stainless tacks on those fittings to try to seal the holes up, and then literally just threaded a piece of hose onto it, put a hose clamp. It looks like it's leaking from there somewhere. I need some more time to figure out what's going on. But yeah, it turned out good. Built a little mounting bracket to hold the monitor. Put some 3M command strips on there. Looked like fuel pressure was holding at about 35 pounds, but it could be the stupid cheap eBay gauge. I was reading wrong. But put a gallon of fuel in it, and it looks like it ran out because that tank is not the way the baffle is set up. It's a stupid design. I don't know why the baffle is set up the way it is, but you can put a gallon in there and it'll hold back half a gallon on one side of the tank, and it'll keep the baffle, like it'll literally drain the baffle that the pickup tubes go down into before the rest of the tank, and there's no bleed over. So I'm not sure why it's designed like that, but that is the case. Just using the GSL 392 to power this thing, and then I'm using a relay to actually trigger the injectors to turn on. There's my power transistor. Power transistor actually controls ground. Stupid camera, come on. Power transistor controls ground to this relay, and it gets turned on by the eBay pulse width modulation device. But it's pretty neat while it's running. Sprays really good. I can't wait to fix that leak and ramp the duty cycle up and ramp the frequency back up, and see how this thing really performs. But this is I think a successful DIY flow test bench from the perspective of just checking to make sure your injectors are dosing evenly, which is a huge benefit to being able to tell whether or not your injectors need cleaning in the first place before you have to send them out to get cleaned. So if you're dosing fuel in the same volume across all four, then technically you shouldn't need to get your injectors cleaned unless you really are having a spray pattern problem. But you know, the telltale for injectors being dirty is uneven dosing. And so this method right here can at least confirm even dosing. You know, they look pretty even from just this very, very simple run through test that I've done. But yeah, it works good. I'm very impressed with this. Everything runs off a 12-volt power supply. The GSL 392 pulls, I can't remember how many amps it was pulling. Not that many. The whole thing maybe gets to 10 amps with injectors included. So it's pretty cool. It works good. So when I get that leak fixed, we'll play with some more duty cycle. But other than that, she works. Now I'm going to clean up.